Hey there, we're making a healthy, delicious, and slightly unusual pizza today. I'm Nutrition Coach Elaine. Welcome to another episode of Healthy Eating at Trader Joe's. Go ahead and say hi and give me a yes in the comments if you love pizza. I love it too, but ordering out can get expensive. Plus, the pizza is usually very high in sodium, calories, and saturated fat. So, we are making a healthier version today, and the secret pizza sauce for this pizza is going to be Trader Joe's Grecian style eggplant with tomatoes and onions. Now, it might sound strange to use this as a pizza sauce, but it actually tastes amazing. And we're going to be making two servings of this recipe. And if you want to see the whole written recipe and the photos, you can click the first link in the description of this video. Okay, so for the pizza crust, we are using whole wheat pita bread. So your first step is going to be to separate the pita pocket to a front and back side so you get two crusts out of it. So here's a full pita pocket, and there's a seam. You're going to just cut all along the edges of the seam. So what I like to do is take a knife to get it started. So I'll cut a little bit there. And then if you have kitchen scissors, then they work really well to just cut the rest of the way. I have noticed that if the pita is cold, it's going to be a little bit challenging to pull the two pieces apart. So what I did is I put it in a toaster oven for 1 minute, and it gets it a little bit warm, and then it came apart really easily. All right, so I already cut my pita in half. And I'm going to be showing you our cook once, eat twice method. So I'm going to have one of the pizzas for my lunch today, and then I'm going to save half of it for tomorrow. So my lunch is going to be super easy to make tomorrow. So this is the piece that I have not toasted. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the fridge so it'll be easy to toast tomorrow. The other pita I put in the toaster oven. It is already really nice and crispy. This is going to make a great crust. I toasted it for about 5 minutes. So it just depends on your toaster oven. Okay, so while it's toasting, we're going to get the sauce going. So we're using a full pack of mushrooms. I have the sliced white mushrooms, but you can also use the cremini mushrooms. So we're going to saute the mushrooms for 5 minutes. So I've already got these going for 5 minutes. And then we're going to add chicken. And so it's easiest to just get the grilled chicken from Trader Joe's. They have lots of different flavors. I happen to have the grilled lemon pepper chicken, but any flavor you want is fine. The just basic grilled chicken strips would be great with this recipe. And we're using just a quarter of a pack, so that's 3 ounces. So you can just eyeball it. I just took the chicken out, chopped it up, and then here is a quarter of it, which is about 3 ounces. So we'll drop that in. And then we're using just half of the can of the eggplant, tomatoes, and onions. If we used the whole can, it would be a little bit too high in sodium. So, but half of the eggplant, I'll show you, I don't know if you can see what it looks like. Half of the eggplant is going to be great. So I'll just drop that in there. Oh, and by the way, I have served this to people who tell me they don't like eggplant, and they actually love this. So even if you're thinking, I don't know about this, I don't love eggplant, give it a try. Okay, so all you're going to do is saute this for another 2 minutes. And by that time, your pita will be nice and toasted and ready to make. So what I'm going to do is divide this sauce in half. And then I'll store it in the fridge. And then tomorrow I just heat it up a little bit and it's ready to go for my second serving tomorrow. So I'm just going to eyeball. I want more mushrooms here, more chicken there, so it looks even. Okay, so I'm just going to eyeball that. And we're ready to then assemble the pizza. So you're going to want to grab a baking sheet and get that toasted pita Make sure it's nice and crispy. And we're going to put, this is done, we're going to put some of the sauce on here. If you have sauce left over, then you can eat the rest of it as like a little side dish on the side. Oh, wow. This smells really good. And you can also just pile it all on to the pita, and you might not have any left over, and that way you just have a really nice, meaty pizza. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and do it this time so it doesn't take as long. All right, so that's about half of it. Looks really good. And you can use any veggies that you like. I think the mushrooms go really well with the eggplant, but you could also put asparagus or onions, more bell peppers. Like I said, the eggplant comes with onions and bell peppers. So you could add more if you like, or supplement it with different kinds of veggies, any veggies you like. All right, so that looks really good. And then all we're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of cheese. 2 tablespoons per pizza. So tomorrow I'll add another 2 tablespoons. So the best cheese to use for pizza is called, let's see, it's shredded pizza seasoned Toscano cheese. That's a Trader Joe's brand. Okay, so again, shredded pizza seasoned Toscano cheese. It tastes amazing on a pizza. They didn't have it when I went to my Trader Joe's yesterday, so I'm just using regular mozzarella cheese, which is also going to be great. But again, if you want to see the photo of what that seasoned Toscano cheese looks like, then just click the first link and you'll see that. All right, so then all we're going to do is place it back into the toaster oven. We'll broil it for 2 minutes at the most, just to get the cheese melted. And then I also wanted to let you know what I'm going to do with the rest of this eggplant. This tastes really great as a sauce for like a stir fry. So I like to cook this with brown rice, lots of veggies, and a little bit of chicken, or it tastes actually really good with shrimp. So whatever kind of protein you want. I also wanted to mention that if you want more of a vegetarian pizza, instead of the chicken, you could just put a little bit more cheese. This meal is already fairly high in protein because there's protein in the mushrooms as well as the cheese. And I also, the last thing I wanted to let you know is that usually for the chicken, for 1 serving of protein, we will use 3 ounces, but we used 3 ounces for 2 servings. And that's only because there was so much other protein going into this dish. Like I said, the cheese and the mushrooms. So we have plenty of protein, and this is going to be a really well-balanced, nourishing, healthy meal, and you can satisfy that pizza craving. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and see if it's fairly melted. I'm going to take it out so that you can see. Let's see. Actually, let me pull it out here. Okay, there you go. There you go. A beautiful, delicious pizza. I hope you give it a try. And be sure to follow us for more quick, healthy, easy, delicious recipes. See you next time.